Check out how I used my home studio to create this ad for delicious dips. To dive into fall, I'll be shooting an ad for my friend Paige's bakery, Delicious Dips, to show off her fall menu. For my set, I'm using the seamless backdrop paper from Savage in the color Sand. For my surface, I'm using a similar colored yellow piece of adhesive wallpaper that I put onto a sheet of MDF. For my lighting, my key light is the Amaran 200 XS with an Amaran Light Dome Mini SE. For the fill, I'm using an Amaran 100 XS with an Aperture Light Dome 3. To better separate the product from the backdrop, I'm using an Amaran P60C panel light. For my camera, I'm rolling on a Canon R5C with a Canon RF macro lens. The first shot I'm filming is an overhead shot where I'm using a C-stand fitted with a grip arm. I'm going to be taking the top of this whoopie pie off and holding the rest of it in this hand with this black glove, and then taking this knife and spreading on the filling from a top-down angle. I have the panel light pointed towards the whoopie pie from this angle to illuminate this side, and then I added an Aperture MT Pro tube light at a slightly above angle looking down on it to fill in the shadows on the other side. So right now we have pretty good even lighting, and it's really emphasizing the textures of the treat, which is super important for doing shots like this. So I have this on autofocus. It'll keep that in focus so I can focus. And here's what that raw clip looked like. I'm trying to get all of my overhead shots done while I have this camera rigged up, since this takes a couple minutes to set up. So for shot number 2, I'm going to be dumping a bunch of these pecan halves. It's just going to be a macro shot zoomed in so that all of these pieces fill the frame. And then in post, I'm just going to do a digital zoom. This is going to be a very quick shot, and then at that point it will cut into the pecan bar. So this is just kind of like a nice little transition clip. Try to put the nicer looking ones on the top because you already know we bought the Walmart pecans. And here's what that shot looked like. Okay, same thing, overhead shot. This is gonna be another transition shot. This time it's going to be apples, which will cut to the 2 apple products in between. I sliced up 2 apples and tossed them with cinnamon and sugar just to make it yummy. Tone down the accent light. And as always, I'm using the Sidus link from Aperture that works for Aperture and Amaran lights. I absolutely love this app. I absolutely love this company. Being able to quickly make adjustments from my phone, especially when I'm doing a top-down angle, when I'm trying to look at the viewfinder way up here, instead of fiddling with all the lights down here, it is just absolutely game-changing. That's good. This panel light, I'm gonna drop down as well because I'm getting a little bit too much highlights off the side. All right, I'm gonna roll on this, get 10 seconds of the apples. And here's how that shot turned out. Next, I took care of the apple-based products while my apple slices were still looking fresh. I did a mix of tripod and handheld shots to get a variety of angles. I also added in an additional MT Pro tube light. And here's how some of those shots came out. Next up was filming the apple cheesecake bars. I did a mix of shots on the macro and some on my Sigma 18-35 f1.8 art lens using the EF to RF adapter. I also recorded some stop motion by filming the order of shots in reverse and grabbing a few seconds of each position. In post, I edited it the opposite way and created this stop motion. Okay, for this shot, I'm going to be drizzling the caramel sauce in front of the macro lens in slow motion. So I changed it to 120 FPS. with a 240 shutter. Next, I did another caramel drizzle shot, but this time actually putting it on the bar, so those two shots will cut together. Gotta channel my inner Paige. Okay, oops. Just commit. See how that looked. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Sweet, okay, that shot's done. Moving on. I then did the pumpkin whoopie pie smush clip, where I placed the top cake onto the frosting. Oh man, I got frosting on my R5. How did I not expect that to happen though? I also grabbed a shot with it cut in half to show off the details. Then I added a sheet of the adhesive wallpaper to my turntable and got some rotation shots, but my turntable made sure to fight me the full way. What's going on? There we go. All right, it's doing some weird shit. Hold on. I want it on right, left. There we go. Yeah, that looks sick. All right, roll. Dude, come on. I don't know what's going on with this thing. But the result came out so sick, one of my favorite shots of the whole ad. The next shot was similar to the first whoopie pie shot, but this time not from an overhead angle. Then I filmed the cookie break shot and got some additional beauty shots. Okay, next, wow, these smell absolutely amazing. For the apple cider donuts, I used my macro and captured a slow-mo shot of sprinkling cinnamon sugar on top of the donut stack. Then I tried to film a shot where the donut rolls into the frame, and I was able to get a take that worked once I cropped in. I wrapped up this product by getting more macro shots from various angles and getting a break shot. Pecan pie bar was up next. I sprinkled a few pecans around the scene to make the frame more interesting and then just went freestyle, grabbing a handful of shots from all angles. So Paige gave me one of these cheesecakes without the pumpkin spice topping, so that way I could do this for the shoot. So I have this little matcha sifter here, and I'm just going to pour it in here and then hopefully just tap it. It'll create like a really nice cinematic shot. I'm shooting in slow-mo. Once again, this is one of those things where I got one shot at this, so just gonna do the best we can. Okay, so let me just practice over here. All right, that should be fun. Here we go. Nice. Finished strong on the pumpkin cheesecake bar and grabbed a bunch of angles of these beauties as well. And that's a wrap. Well, actually I had one more order of business to take care of. Now I'm just trying to hit up my friends to see if anybody would like these extras, because I am gluten-free, so unfortunately I can't enjoy any of this, but I will not let this go to waste. So first let me text my friend Erica. Okay, sent. Oh shit, she literally responded within 30 seconds. Oh my God, yes, can I pick them up tonight? Yes. Okay, sick, that didn't take long at all. I was planning on texting like a few different people, but dude, if she'll just take all of this, these are the friends you need, dude. They pull up when you need them, and that couldn't have been more true. Freaking enjoy it, man. My gift to you. Now that's a wrap. I was super happy to be able to support Paige in this way and make a video to show off her amazing fall menu. If you are even remotely close to Massachusetts, you gotta pop in and check out Delicious Dips for yourself. Anyway, I have another shoot scheduled for next week, so stay tuned for another product video really soon. And as always, I appreciate you guys for checking out my videos.